Yes, there's a lot of fingers being pointed at Eli Drake. Maybe Drew Galloway got hurt in the back last week, and everybody thinks that I had something to do with it. Well, I can tell you this. You never exactly know what you're getting with Eli Drake, but that's not an admission. But I will tell you this, Drew, if that was a taste, tonight it ends, and that's not an insult. That is just a fact of life.
I got plenty to say about Eli Drake as it relates to Drew Galloway.
And his opponent from Ayr, Scotland, Drew Galloway.
Eli Drake may have been the one to assault Drew Galloway in the locker room area. I mean, think about it. Eli Drake gets the jump start here on Drew Galloway before Drew even gets into the ring. They were a part of the Rising. The door of Impact Wrestling was opened for Eli Drake by Drew Galloway. And what does this guy, this turncoat do, Eli Drake do? He turns his back on him. He caused them to disband. He then cost Drew Galloway an opportunity at the World Championship. And then in a one-on-one match when they were finally going to settle the score, Eli Drake pulls the tights, tries to get his feet on the ropes. He cheats and gains a victory.
But it's okay, Josh, because Galloway is yet standing. He always stands the test of time, and right now, he just knocked Eli Drake out to the floor with that massive clothesline.
I know, but you're missing the point. Drew Galloway could be the world champion right now if it weren't for Eli Drake. Drew Galloway could be the King of the Mountain champion right now if it weren't for Eli Drake. Drew was taken out of that match. He was replaced, snap suplex on the outside, by Robbie E. He didn't get a chance to compete because of this man, Eli Drake.
You can slow down Fate, Josh. Boom! That was almost it for Drake. You can slow down Fate, but you can't stop it. And the fate of Drew Galloway is to become champion. That will happen in due time. But right now, he's focused. He's anchored. And right now, he wants to put a whooping on Eli Drake.
And remember, there are no disqualifications in this matchup. Big slap there by Drew Galloway. And Galloway often gets interactive in his matches. Off the guardrail, but comes up empty.
His head may have bounced out those steel steps.
And we'll see what Eli Drake can do here. Eli Drake, chair right into the ribs of Drew Galloway. That'll affect your breathing as this match continues to go on. You don't know what's happening internally to the ribs of Drew Galloway.
You know, Eli Drake is he's just evil. He's just a downright nasty scoundrel, and he don't care who he offends. He don't care who dislikes him. He told Pope that he wants to become the Prince of Eternia.
Regardless of that, Eli Drake, he joined the Rising. This wasn't a project for Drew Galloway. This was something that Drew Galloway truly believed in.
And Eli Drake with an awesome move, bearing down with that rear chin lock onto Drew Galloway.
I'm going to ask you a question. Do you think that Eli Drake can defeat Drew Galloway?
Say what?
Do you think that Eli Drake, one-on-one, without cheating, without using shenanigans, can defeat Drew Galloway?
Oh! Daddy, this is a game of chess, don't it? Oh!
Slammed there by Eli Drake. He may defeat Drew Galloway right here.
Yeah, to your point, but this is a game of chess. If you play it right, any man on the Impact roster can defeat another if they play the game right. So yes, I think Eli Drake can beat Drew Galloway if he plays cards right.
If there is a chink in the armor of the game of Drew Galloway, it could be that he gets too emotional. He gets too fired up. Drew Galloway loves what he does. He loves professional wrestling, but sometimes his emotions get the best of him.
And to your point, how often do you see Eli Drake lose his cool?
Not very often.
Yeah, he remains calm. He remains calculated, just like now as he comes up there. Oh!
A fist right to the jaw of Drew Galloway.
Who's got it now?
It almost looked like Eli Drake wanted to fly through with the shoulder there, but the fist may have done more damage. Galloway trying to fight from underneath.
I mean, you can't take anything away from Eli Drake. Like him or hate him, and most people hate him. But you just can't take anything away from the guy's wrestling ability and his ring psychology. He knows how to go in the ring, he knows how to get to his opponent, and he knows how to get the job done.
We'll see if Eli Drake can get the job done here tonight. Drew Galloway just fired off a tremendous clothesline. And Galloway relying on his strength and power and size here.
Haymakers being thrown by Galloway in the corner.
Eli Drake trying to play defense, trying to get his hands up. Remember, no disqualifications. Drew Galloway can bring that steel chair to the ring and beat down Eli Drake all he wants. It's come to this between these two at turning point. Eli Drake able to kick the rope there. DDT on the steel chair.
He kicked the rope at an opportune time, huh?
Yep. Now we'll see what Eli Drake can do. Flies into the cover, tries to hook the leg, and Drew Galloway popped free at two. Wait a second, we talked about Eli Drake not losing his cool. He's perhaps playing on tilt here a little bit.
Yeah, you know, being frustrated is one thing. Losing your cool is a totally different thing, and sometimes you just gotta regather yourself, gain your composure, and get back to your game plan, and that's what Eli Drake is doing right now as he's setting up the chair to do a move. Who knows what to Drew Galloway.
Look at the chest of Eli Drake. It's taken such a punishment in this matchup here against Drew Galloway. You can see the bruising on the back and on the ribs of Drew Galloway. These two have been very physical in this match, and it continues. Eli Drake goes skull first off the steel chair.
With velocity, Drew Galloway with the reversal, sending Eli Drake head first into that steel chair. That gotta hurt.
Drew Galloway standing up for what he believes in. Standing up for professional wrestling. Standing up for his career. Drew Galloway wants to deliver one final shot here. Well, wheels are spinning in the mind of Drew.
Talk about the emotion.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oftentimes, Drew Galloway will go on instinct, will go on his emotions. Galloway thought twice and wants to introduce a table into this matchup. The smile on the face of Drew Galloway.
I love what Galloway's thinking.
Oh, and Eli Drake baseball slide takes out Drew.
But to my point, if it were Pope would have went for the victory first and then went out and got the table and done more damage. This may have cost Drew Galloway his match.
And now it's Eli Drake with the table. It's Eli Drake with the hardware. It's Eli Drake in control.
Oh, there's that crutch.
Yeah, remember when Eli Drake feigned an injury in the match that forced the Rising to disband? Said that he hurt his ankle, walked out of the arena, misses wildly, Drew Galloway counters, overhead belly-to-belly suplex.
Such technique used by Drew Galloway with that over-the-head belly-to-belly suplex to Eli Drake. That was awesome.
You saw the way that Drew Galloway locked his hands and just threw Eli Drake, and now Drew's got the table in place. Eli Drake puts on the brakes. Drew misses. Eli Drake did not. Went low, low blow, and now the crutch off the back, off the spine, shatters. And perhaps shattered the spirit of Drew Galloway here tonight.
Well, Derek Jeter always used the bat. Tiger Wood, he always uses a golf club. But Eli Drake's calling card is a crutch. And he just took that crutch and made a statement on Drew Galloway.
As Eli Drake has another table all set up. And Eli Drake looks very determined right now. Eli Drake has Drew Galloway draped across the table. Eli Drake, you don't see him go to the top rope very often. Drew Galloway connects with the boot.
Nice recovery by Drew Galloway.
Oh! Oh! Hard knife edge chops there.
And those chops will knock the air out of your lungs. Drew Galloway looking like Pope's other favorite baseball player, A-Rod.
Oh! They're up on the top rope. Drew Galloway. He's got Eli Drake. The Impact Zone is on their feet in anticipation.
Here we go.
Oh, Eli Drake was hooked and planted through the table. Drake is down. The table's been shattered. And Drew Galloway gets his vindication.
Your winner, Drew Galloway.
For everything Eli Drake has done to interfere in the career of Drew Galloway, was put through a table at Turning Point.
Unbelievable.
Drew Galloway had Eli Drake up on the top rope, hooked Eli Drake, and drove him through a table. A victory for Drew Galloway. Drew Galloway can now move on from Eli Drake.